All right, traders, let me my first educational video here. Supposed to be in bed recuperating, but just got worked up this morning. So, all right, what am I looking for? So this morning I posted that we had resistance at, support at 3710 and 3700. Is that it? Make sure. Yep. So it looks like the market is holding those levels. Looks like it couldn't go any lower. And boom, it exploded. Triple bottom, exploded up. So now I can start looking for longs. Why? Because the market has passed all of these significant levels, support and resistant areas. So now I'm going to be looking for a small little pullback here for me to go long. So this is happening in real time. This is not, I think I have to take it already. I don't think it's going to test. But I have to make sure that I'm under leverage so I can be below these levels. I'm going to go for opening price. So this is why I got to be under leverage. If I see it going, I'm going to add. But until I see it going, I cannot add because it could come and test these levels. It's like it tested here. It could do the same thing and it could go through. Go through just like it went through here. So I got to make sure that I'm under leveraged to be able to add in this long. So I cannot be afraid of a retest of this level. I just can't. If I'm gonna, maybe I could have waited a little longer and gotten a better entry, but I got tricked. Honest truth, I got tricked. So I thought, okay, well, it's gonna go. Why? Why? It's not that I got tricked. That is, I didn't get tricked. What it is that when a market is trending, it does small pullbacks. It does half a rotation and then it keeps going. It's not going to do a full rotation. If it's trending, which it looks like it is, it's going to keep going. All right, I'm going to add. It's not last hour push up. So this is a live trade that I'm taking. This is not pre-recorded. This is I'm teaching you as I trade live. So market. All right, let me open this up more. So again, when the market is trending, it's gonna pull back very little. It's gonna do half of a rotation. So either you wait until it comes back down after it does a full rotation up, which you may miss the move. Sometimes they'll just keep going and rotate very little, or you jump on it. I thought that it was doing the same thing that it did here, and this is why I went long. So I could have waited, maybe got in here, but I haven't really lost as far as getting a better entry, unless it decides now to do a full harmonic down to then keep going. Well, let's see. Maybe it is finding resistance at this level. So this is the overnight high prior to the unemployment report. but it didn't really hold. So I don't think it is of much value now. Why? Because our high this morning is daily high 38.05, and right out of the gate, no, I think the market opened up in the 80s. I don't recall where it, no, yeah, it opened up at 85. So I don't think this is a significant level anymore, but it's something that you always want to look out for. You never know. You want to respect all levels because you don't know what they're looking for. So you want to respect all levels. And I do. And this is why anytime you're taking a trade, you want to go and hid behind these levels. You want to use them as a shield. So it seemed like it hit here. Boom. Went long. No, I don't think we have enough time to go and break IB high, but we'll probably get a test of opening price. Got half hour here to go. If the market was going to go under 3,700, it would have done it already. I don't think we have enough. Excuse me. Don't think that we have enough time for the market to have a sell-off anchors away to go under 3,700. Daily low, it's exactly at support, 39.75. We do have a weak high though. But is the market going to go up another 30 points? I don't think so. I think we'll probably end up filling volume in this area here and closing somewhere here, but I think it's going to go and charge just to challenge the opening price. Why the opening price? Because the opening price is a significant area because there was enough volume at that handle for the market to open there, right? So traders take that handle, that price into consideration. So I wish I would have been looking at the chart when it was here, but got all caught up with making a video and responding to comments on a couple of my posts. So looks like I missed an opportunity here, but I wasn't planning on trading. I wasn't planning on still trading because I'm not feeling well, but I got worked up and here I am. All right, so what's going on now? We are coiling up. So you always want to look out for these levels that have coiled up. And this is how I plot my support and resistance lines. So you're not going to, oh, this is not updated. All right, I need to update my my drawing tools. Drawing tools. Load. Default. All right. So I don't. This chart that I'm messing around with right now here, this is not the chart that I trade off. I'm already on the trade, so I can go and mess with it now. But on my regular chart that I initiate trades, I go and I set support and resistance levels. So this one I haven't set yet. Well, actually I did from yesterday. This was a target of mine, but since it was already hit in the overnight, and this morning I had already removed it, and I believe it was, I got out of my trade, I think right above it this morning. Let's see, I only did two trades, so it should be showing where I got out. So I got out at 68. So I got out a little bit before. And then once I went through, I deleted it. All right. I think this trade is still good. You know, I'm under leveraged. For my account size, I'm under leveraged. All right. I'm going to have to give myself a little more room here. Why? Because now there's VWAP right here. Okay. There's VWAP right here, so it may want to test VWAP, but VWAP is one of the levels that usually they front run it. They don't actually let it get hit a lot of times. An example is, let's say that it's at 58 here, so they would start, the buyers would start buying before. Not always, but it's a pattern that I have noticed. It's something that I've noticed, that a lot of times they'll stop the market from going there if they're trying to hold a level. If they're trying to keep control. So right now, VWAP is at 55. So it's right down here. So it looks like they're trying to hold it before it reaches there. So let's see here. So I'm risking 1,237. Quite a huge spread here, but I'm looking to make 1,900. So the risk versus reward is still higher than my losing, right? It's still higher than the risk that I'm willing to take. Now, if I don't find support here, then that was just a squeeze. But I am not going to be upset if I get stopped out, because this was a solid trade. Market went up, tested, came down, a hot knife right through these levels. It tested again, and this was a initiative long. It was not a responsive long, but now I'm also seeing that this little here is a little bit of impulsive, but then it starts to just fade. It starts to have a hard time going. It's not really picking up momentum. It's struggling, but I need to be careful with a stop pick, so I'm going to go and move it down 2 more ticks. All right, so I'm trying to make 1962 just on the ES, and I'm risking 1287. This is all before commissions. So not the best R&R. So I may have to think about either raising my target or start to manage my stop. How do I manage it? I would have to give up on the trade and move it up and decide that I don't want to risk anymore. I have to start to rethink and say, okay, still going, still going. It's going to hit me. Do I still want to stay in this trade? Friday afternoon, Friday chop at the end. I'm not seeing any signs that the market wants to keep going. So I'm gonna keep my stop there. And I may add on the MES only. So I'm gonna go. Where is my Replikanto? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go and turn off Replikanto, and I'm gonna see if I can add another 5 MES. I'm willing to risk a little more MES, even though I pay not higher commissions, but the commission is the same for, is it 1/4 of the money? No, 1/10 of what I make with the ES. And look, here we go. Here we go. All right, I cannot think about buying yet. It's not clear. All right, I'm going to add another 5 right here. Buy right there. Actually, 50. Oh, it looks like it found support. So I may mark this. All right, so now I'm going to go to my other chart. And I'm going to mark this area as, look at that. Oh, it's going up. Hold on. I need to work on the stop first. So now I'm going to mark this area here also as a important level. I'm just showing it here, but I do not mark this on every single chart because otherwise it's too much information. So there's some charts that I keep clean, and there are other charts that I use different tools on it. So this is not an indicator. This is just showing me a level. I'm just putting it out here so you guys see how I operate. But the truth is that on this chart here, well, I'm showing this. Well, I'll leave it here now. But yeah, I don't have this as a global setting in every single chart of mine. All right, now I got to be careful here because this could turn out to be, well, see, it already is a resistant area, supply and demand area that could turn into resistance. Why? Because the market wasn't able to go any higher here. So I need this to hot knife right through this level. Otherwise, I need to rethink my trade and start doing some trade management, right? All right, I'm going to delete this off this chart just for simplicity. Now I added when I was negative, so I'm scaling in, not scaling out. I'm scaling in, lowering my entry average. Didn't lower much because it was only 5 contracts. Usually have to double or triple the amount. But now if I'm able to move the 5 up and risk less with the 5 and the trade keeps going up, then it means that I'm risking. Hold on, first I need to put these together right there. So I'm able to risk less and I'm going to make more, right? Because I'm not taking a full hit, a 15 full hit. If I'm wrong, I won't suffer as much with the 5. Right, so this needs to turn into a higher low. So now I got 15 contracts, risking less with the 5 than I am with the 10, but I'm looking to clear all of them in the same area. So now my risk versus reward, my reward is higher than my risk. Now we're running out of time. So now I got to rethink my target. Do we have enough time to get up there? Maybe not. So what should I do? I think I'm going to have to rethink my target. If we don't start to hot knife right through, I want to see a hot knife right through this level, and I want to see it get to a minimum of low 70s or high 70s. If it can't do that within the next 10 minutes, I'm going to have to rethink my target. Now, here is something that now I need to start thinking about. I mean, not today is not going to help me, but if this was not a Friday and I see that the market is trying to stay above the mid, is trying to stay above a level and we're running out of time, this means that it's an unfinished auction. It means that if we had another half hour, if we had another hour, the market would have kept going. But because we don't, maybe sellers are just hitting it hard because they're trying to exit. Whoever is short is trying to exit. Not they're initiating trades, they're trying to exit. So they're getting out more out of trades than they're entering trades, so that would stall the market. But if there was more time on the clock, maybe they would have stuck it out and they wouldn't have been so, how do you say it, so desperate to get out of their trades. So then that would give me an opportunity to think about going long during ETH. Okay, so the market looks like have momentum, but we're running out of time and people are closing trades. So in the ETH, everybody who is still long, maybe they kept their trades and they're going to start buying more during ETH. You'll know how ETH is going to move, or if it's not going to move, you'll know how ETH, if it's going to go, just based on the momentum of the first 10 to 30 minutes. If you see a sluggish, then it could still go, but it's going to wait for more backers of a different time zone. But if it's really unfinished auction, you'll see it moving towards that target of yours right away. They won't be doing squeezes. They won't be, trying to fake you out, because they want that done before they clock out at 6 p.m. They don't want to extend their already long day. They want to get home. So that's how you guys ask, oh, how do you know? How do you, because not once I've people talk smack about my trading, but I have not heard one person say anything about my ETH, and no one has seen me do one negative ETH trade. No one has seen me lose one time. Yeah. Where are the doubters then? Right? So, something to think about there, right there. That is the hardest time to trade, especially if you're swing trading. If you're going for 5-point scalp, yeah, you may survive, but your trades, your orders will be sticking out like a sore thumb. All right, it's Friday. I don't want to give any money back, but this could be an area to add right here. All right, now it's time for more money management. Why? Because it went up. It shouldn't have came back down so much, but we're still in that support and resistance, supply and demand area. But just in case I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm going to decide to risk less. I could be wrong. It should have kept going. All right, so almost that 10-minute time that I said that I have to rethink my stop. I already know my target. I already know that I'm going to lower it to 80. I've been looking already. I have a chart that I look at my targets, and I already know it's right there. I didn't have to do much thinking. That's it right there. 79.25. I need to really think how I'm gonna do these playlists. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess it's all educational. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. All right, so this is gonna be a short trade because we only have half hour. But in the future, I will be cutting these up and putting them in on a. I mean, I'll be editing them and doing a voiceover. Yeah, I was planning on being done and laying in bed and watching some YouTube stuff, but I got worked up. That's my fault. I'm the one, but that's who I am. I'm sensitive at heart. Here we go. Elon launch. Let's go. Let's go. Now, if I see signs of this market going, I'm going to add another yes. Now it seems like it's holding. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there. And then if I see a sign of a launch, boom. So we're seeing, hold on. So we're seeing all of these higher lows. We passed this, so it's not a lower high anymore. So seeing signs that the market is holding, that it's using this support, the supply and demand area as a launch. So now I could safely say that I feel good about adding here. Here we go. I think it's going to launch. Watch. Here comes the buyers. Oh, no. Did I get filled? Ooh, I got filled. For a second, looked like it was going to go. All right, so I need to move. Oh, my replicato's off. Right, this goes to Target. It's gonna be an amazing Friday. Too bad I don't feel well, otherwise I would pop a bottle of champagne. I've had an amazing week. Monday I thought it started badly and I thought I was gonna have a horrible beginning of the month, but no, it's gonna end beautifully. Fingers crossed on this trade, but I'm seeing it hold. Still don't see it. I think they're just doing a fake out, and it's gonna explode out of here. All right, there's enough interest at 70 for the market to get back up there. There's 220. So if you have Bookmap, in Bookmap, you always want to look on your COB, your COB. You want to look at that, it's launching. You want to look to see if there are any big lot traders on a handle. Why? Because they always know more than we know. So you want to see if they really want to get filled or if they're trying to spoof. All right, we just had a sell absorption. So if you have that indicator, I suggest you getting TTW-Trader. If you don't want to get that, Bookmap has a absorption indicator. It's not as good. It's simple, but it's better than nothing. So when I'm looking for the market to go up. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. When I'm going long, I want to see a sell absorption, because whoever placed the order, they bought it and they doubled the order, and that made the absorption. Here we go. Oh my God. Hell yes. Another beautiful trade here. Another beautiful trade. So, first I was under leverage. I was able to move my stop. I did stop. Go, 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 go. I did stop management. As soon as I saw that we were above levels, then I thought that I was safe to add another ES. So now I'm going to move this stop to entry. Just in case it wants to stop here. I don't know. It's the end of the day. I don't know what these guys are up to. They could even end right here. You know what? I'm going to clear one here. I'm going to clear one here. Just in case, because it could want to stop here. Come on, come on. Hot knife. A whole bunch of icebergs. 78. Oh, okay. I'm going to lower it to 78. Seems like 78 is the level. Might still be. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hot knife, right through, right through. Go, 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 go. Yes, go, go, go. Oh. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. And that's it. Benny boy. Even Benny's excited. Oh my God, that just hurt my throat yelling. Oh. And that's it. All right, just a little recap of what happened. Oh, look at that. The 80 was solid. 80 was solid. I knew it. I knew it. All right. I'm still happy. I still made more money. All right, so there it is. So, recap of what happened. I had my support and resistance area, right? I had my support area. It was 3710, 3700. I will post these every morning. Market couldn't get lower. Tried, couldn't. 11 o'clock, it started to go back up. It could have stopped here. These are solid resistant areas. They tried to stop. It couldn't. Hot knife right through. Boom. Next level. Try to go through. Got knocked down. Then it found buyers again. Went all the way up to the next level. Next resistant area. And then I started to look. I said, okay, wow. It seems like it wants to keep going. Like it wants to keep going. It's above the mid. There's a chance that the market wants to go to opening price. Then I started looking at the trade. Made sure that I was under leveraged. Then I added, managed my stop. If you're a beginner trader, don't manage your stop. Learn how to take losses or be super under leveraged so you can move your stop. But if you're beginning, I suggest you learn how to swallow your losses so you don't panic and don't revenge trade. And then I saw that it was going to keep going. I decided to add the ES. And right where I added, exactly where I thought it was going to launch, I added and boom, it went up. And that's it. I'm not going to say what my ending P&L is because it doesn't matter. This is pure education. All right. Wow, a whole bunch of icebergs. I got out exactly at the right time. What is that? 2 1,000 icebergs and 1 800. My target was dead on. Wow. That is fantastic. Bullseye. Look at that. Got out exactly at the right time. Should have held 80, but happy that at least I cleared one. You never know. Trading is random. All right, guys. The future, sometimes I stay in these trades for hours. So if it's a long one, I'm just going to go and, how do you call it when you speed it up? I can't remember, but I'll speed up the video and I'll narrate. I'll do a voiceover. All right. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday morning. I'll make a pre-market video.